Hello, Facebook, YouTube. Well, topic of the message here concerning all the message that I put together and presenting ideas of how people think and look at things or assume things from their fleshly perspective should hopefully get people to come to this conclusion when you scan all the questions I showed you, scan all the evidence that you see that I present to you, should come to the idea of hating people is stupid. Yes, hating people is supposed to be stupid. It's supposed to be, if you trying to understand all the questions that I put out there concerning, first of all, who you are. You were placed in this world. You didn't thought of yourself and say, hey, let me go enter into this egg, and get in here this womb and be produced a baby and shoot out of here and live in this world. You wasn't responsible of all that. Somebody else was responsible of all that. You know what I'm saying? And because people are born in sin, as what King David says, shaped with iniquity, and they're coming in with negativity inside their heart. Of course, with a world system influencing people to do negative things, is a combination of a lot of bad people. Giving people a motivation to do something wrong. A world system that influenced so much negative behavior for people to do more negative behavior than godly behavior should come to the understanding that, this is the reason why people are who they are. You know what I'm saying? This is why everybody's negative is because of this. You know what I'm saying? It's not so much because they don't like you. It's because negativity is now comfortable of the way you live concerning what Satan and the world system, using television and radio and internet and your environment, is to condition people's mind that negativity is something wonderful. It's something that you should keep inside your heart and your soul and your mind all the time. And because the mass majority believes that ideal to keep negativity inside of themselves, and somehow, some way, people are shocked that a bad result happens when you keep negativity inside you, shows the power of darkness and how it has been deceiving people throughout human history. You know what I'm saying? And people still believe in it. You know what I'm saying? I believe that if I keep some negativity in my heart, I'm going to become a better person, and I keep allowing the negative influence around my surroundings in my area and my friends and my family. If I allow other people that shows a negative example of being negative around me and say, well, it's okay to be negative because I'm negative. You know what I'm saying? If I keep allowing that to sway my judgment concerning the decisions I make, some good outcome is going to happen out of it. Too many bad outcomes throughout human history and right now are happening right now that you will be complaining about. You will talk to your friends and complain about how many bad things. You will talk to your family and complain about how this person did this bad thing, this person did that bad thing. Look at your news channels, look at your newspapers, look at the crime rate, look at how much bad things are just facilitating of terrible outcomes and situations of people's lives around you, and it should speak for itself, or you should see it for yourself. But this is Mac Johnson, a reality, and God gave me this scripture of Matthews 13 and 15, that they have eyes, but they can't see. They have ears, but they can't hear. Neither do they understand in their hearts. You know what I'm saying? This is what this is all about. You can't understand with your heart, you know, what's really going on, how much wrong is really going on. And whoa, are you serious? Like this car is doing. Wow. You can't understand in your heart. That's crazy traffic, the things that people are doing that is causing more bad things to happen, and people talk about bad things, you know what I'm saying, a lot. So there's death and life in the power of the tongue, you know, and people that eat the fruit thereof, you know, is all about it. And that's what really the rigmarole of your everyday life that you live each and every day is all about. But the thing is, if you have, it says, neither do they understand in their heart, neither do they question. Come on, Lord, people are just, neither do they understand in their heart. And the thing is, people, you know, are not questioning what's going on. I question and show the perspectives of all these things that I'm revealing to you, that you're not going to question. You're just going to hate the person and try to hurt the person and beat up the person and don't like the person and have bitterness towards that person, and don't, you know, that's what your response is concerning what you feel. As they say, I feel hurt, I feel bad, I feel terrible because what this person did to me. Not realizing that the person was a victim of someone else did something bad to them and hurt. Oh my God, this is interesting. Very interesting. This is the bad things that happen in our earth and happen around us is what, you know, people don't really question to happen and to consider, to think about, to forgive people for what they did. And the thing is, it's a sad situation concerning for a lot of people to not question. But the thing is, if you keep questioning what's going on and what's going wrong concerning around you, you'll find out that people are victims, and victims need love. And the thing is, I learned that to be a disciple is to be disciplined, and if Jesus says you will know them as my disciples and how they love one another. God's love is supposed to have you disciplined, you know what I'm saying, concerning loving people and being disciplined to find out what's wrong with people, find out what's hurting people, you know what I'm saying. God's love was supposed to make you disciplined based upon the condition that they have been victimized by somebody and somebody mistreated them really badly. You have to consider anybody that you are mad at or did something bad to you, or you did something bad to them because they did something bad to you. These people have been victimized by somebody, and another person was victimized somebody too. That you need to consider when you treat people and talk to people, and have a sense of understanding that you should question. Say, you know, what happened to you? Why do you feel so bitterness? Why do you feel so hatred? Why you feel so much anger that's going on in your heart? What's wrong? What's happening? That you will have cultivate a sincere discussion with people to try to find out what's wrong with them, to get things right in their hearts. You know what I'm saying? Is what should be the protocol of how people, you know, how you should do that and go about it, knowing that people are victims. That you will, and here's the thing, if you love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, all thy soul, all thy mind, and love your neighbor, all right, and love your neighbor as you love yourself. If you did this, you see, love your neighbor as you love yourself. As God showed forth the love towards you concerning, in spite of your bad condition, in spite of your messed up heart and how you've been mistreated towards other people and you mistreated other people, God showed the love of his forgiveness through his son Jesus Christ, died on the cross, and cleansing your heart, and making and healing it. You should be wanting to be about on the agenda to heal somebody else's heart. You know what I'm saying? If you have been impacted by the love of Jesus Christ, and you know what I'm saying, you will want to give that love back to people that was in the same condition that you were in. You know what I'm saying? That if you realize what God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son really means, you will understand that, hating people will be ridiculous when the people that showing you hatred are victims, and you know that they're victims of somebody else's hurt them. You know what I'm saying? It's just ridiculous to hate people at all, and knowing that people need healing. It's just that supposed to be that simple if you come to question the conclusions of what stuff I put out here and put out to people concerning these videos I have about, God be truth and every man be a liar, all comparison. I mean, it's foolish that you've been mistreated by a black person, a white person, or a mother. I mean, a man mistreating a female and a female mistreating a male. This rigmarole that has been going on throughout human history is because people has been victimized by deception, by a world system that is influencing people to hurt people. It's okay to hurt people and not love people. You know what I'm saying? And they're born in sin shaped with iniquity. You know the condition of most human beings in this world is what you must realize based upon reality, pretty much. But that's the message. I hope you understand. It should, after you meditated this, it should be stupid to you, because it's been revealed to you and you understand it, to hate people. It should be stupid. But if it's not stupid, I mean, that means you believe this world system concerning this flesh wrestle against flesh and kill each other and hate each other and damage each other and think that something good is supposed to happen concerning the outcome of doing it. It's foolish. That's what that is. And that's the message I've been going from Jesus.